INEC policies, electoral policies that they're using the judiciary to shove down people's throats.
You make your noise. So I say I no go outside for ADC, but they say they supporting you with the Chris. Go on.
VDM, let's talk, because I don't think you get it. I just saw a video from you now, and why I missed this video, I do not know. We don't want Nigeria as a one-party system.
So Rita, for that, my question is, why is it that they only come out to protest when they feel like their business, their enterprise, their political ambition, political career is being threatened, but not when average Nigerian is suffering?
It was not a political campaign. No, bro, you got it wrong. That their marching there was not a political campaign. Abroad and everywhere else in the world, opposition parties come together whenever a government policy does not favor electorates.
Mama Rita for data, I hold you in high esteem. I know they like drag you. I don't like him. It's not my I don't like it. Claiming to be Rattel, dragging VeryDarkMan because of the video he made last about the protests.
Very dark oracle. Hi, this is Rita for Delta. I saw your video and I saw that you disagree with me. I love that. But do you know what I love more? The fact that you do not haul insults. You were constructive in your criticism.
Don't come and telling me INEC our vote must count. INEC our vote. Okay, INEC will tell you your vote must count. Yeah, bye-bye.
Once you're condescending, it shows me you're not intelligent. Or once you start holding insults at people, you can't engage me in an argument.
Today they don't come protest again. No. Okay, that's true. We'll go make the video.
I saw your video. Your video was quite distasteful and highly opinionated.
You said VeryDarkMan's video is distasteful and highly opinionated. And I'm also going to say that yours is not distasteful, but yours is also highly opinionated. But I'm going to try and prove to you at the end of this video.
Hello everybody, welcome back to Plan B TV News, Gist and Blog. How many of you remember when VeryDarkMan made this particular video, when he was talking about the ADC protest in Abuja, the reason he did not endorse it, the reason he did not join, he shall make some points that also trigger Rita for data to come out, everybody knows the saga. But I don't want to talk about this protest that is currently going on without beginning from how everything started. Now, I want you guys to watch this particular video that VeryDarkMan make that led to this particular reason we are making this video. I want you guys to watch it. We'll be right back.
When we say, okay, they're not going to announce Obi, we spark the protest. From nowhere, now Obi talk say, in one go court. Say, make boys free the matter. Say, in one go court. I've never been that disappointed in my life. Do you understand? That's one of the reasons why anytime I look at Obi, I get pissed off. Because, why are you scared? In 2023, all Obi needed to do was make the arrest him. That's the least. All Obi need to do. Now make it talk something where go make the arrest him. That's the only thing Obi needed to do. For this country to seek the change they needed. How do you take us up? People like say you carry gay. You kiss him, suck your breast, finger and. But I don't for everywhere, you can't leave him. You don't make us wet. Our orgasm don't carry us. Prick don't stand. From nowhere. You say you want to go court. Which court? Who are you going to meet in the court? Where the previous president, na APC, everybody that was in the court was pretty much them. So why are you going to meet in the court? Movement crumbled. The obedient movement crumbled that time. A lot of people were disappointed. Bro, I don't want to get something so I don't fit up because I did lie. That time we dey go Kubo. You understand? Go Kubo. Now we go to ginger some kind people for Kubo. Say, Omo, me I no be Igbo, but I'm not a tribalistic person. But now your brother, stand. Do you understand? Who my damn? But to what end? Fight for you, not fight for yourself. There's a reason why I say, bro, I know how many people threaten me the time of Obi. Popular name. One time it does if you come out, say if you ever see me, go knock me. Popular name, I know one call your name. I send and text that I say if I say I'm for Abuja, I'll cut them. You know what people do? You make your noise. So I say I no go outside for ADC, but they say they support you. With the Chris, go on. I tell these people, if you want to protest, you protest for fuel. Even you, Mr. Jaff, you will follow them. If you see the wave, you will follow them. Even police, where won't stop you, go think am. Say, Kai, Omo, no be life, where it costs to. This Tinubu where talk say if you collect the money for subsidy, you go use and better this country, no do. Even soldier where they go send metro with tear gas. Even if you go pay, you go still use sense, say, by the end of the day, everybody they fight for. If you fight, come outside, say, oh, insecurity. Everybody will get the platform. Let's say, Mr. A, say, okay, me I base for Edo State, I go where do. You, VeryDarkMan, base for you, here. Insecurity protest around Nigeria. Makes sense. Then you give the government a date and tell them, this is also time, you don't do like this, man. See what is going to happen, see what is going to happen. That makes sense. Don't come and telling me, INEC, our vote must count. INEC, our vote. Okay, INEC will tell you your vote must count. Yeah, bye-bye. So what will you do next? Electoral reform. Okay, they will reform the election. Say now, that's what you want to hear. Yeah, go home.
When VDM made this particular video, when VDM make it, Rita came out and decided to, disagree with, I will use that word, not attack, disagree with VeryDarkMan. And I want you guys to listen to what she said.
Talk, because I don't think you get it. I just saw a video from you now, and why I missed this video, I do not know. Those people protesting, the reason they are there is against the INEC policies, electoral policies that they're using the judiciary to shove down people's throats. It will now be more difficult for other political parties to be able to counter or stand even as an opposition. We don't want Nigeria as a one-party system. But I don't think you get it. I saw your video. Your video was quite distasteful and highly opinionated. You see the problem of Nigeria, it is too big for one person to shoulder. I remember you made a video some time ago and said, oh, if all these stalwarts, the big wings, if they stand in front, then Nigerians will stand behind them. Yes, they've stood now, and let's say you don't want to join them, it's fine. But there are two things that have happened that I didn't like at all. But then I said, oh, you're VDM and me, you're going to do things your own way. The DSS called you. You exonerated yourself. I didn't think there was any need to make that video to point it out that they called you. After all, you were not there on that protest ground, so I didn't see any need to make that video. Then, secondly, it was not a political campaign. No, bro, you got it wrong. That their marching there was not a political campaign. Abroad and everywhere else in the world, opposition parties come together whenever a government policy does not favor electorates in any country all over the world. And then let's even be sincere. Is there any ADC presidential flag bearer? None has been picked already. Primaries have not been held. So at this point, I see Nigerians who do not want that electoral, policies to guide our elections. That is what they are protesting. If there's need to protest against hunger or the suffering of the masses, where are the civil societies? Where are the civil bodies? Where are all the professional bodies in Nigeria? Where are so many bodies in Nigeria that ought to carry their placards and be at the forefront of that protest? See, if you do not like what people are doing, I can understand. But don't talk down at what they're doing. Don't water down anybody's efforts. Every effort counts. Everybody's effort should count, and it will help Nigeria. This is your birthday with bro. Just relax, enjoy your birthday. Honestly, I didn't want to make this video, but no. We want balance in our society. If we see things that we think or feel is wrong and we don't point it out, then how are we going to have a balance in our society? This is not to incite anything, but this is to point it out that I don't think you get why they're protesting. And if you don't get it, it's fine. But don't water down their efforts. More wisdom.
When Rita said this, Very Dark Oracle came out to correct Rita that you don't have to say this, and I want you guys to listen to what he said.
Now, for the record, so I saw some people claiming to be Ratel, dragging VeryDarkMan because of the video he made last about the protest. Mama Rita for data, I hold you in high esteem. I know they like drag you. I don't like him. It's not my, I don't like it. But you see this your video where you do so. I don't want to talk so whether you fuck up, I don't know, but let me enlighten you small so that you understand. First of all, this is not the first time you are doing it. Now your work. Not say if you don't have finished. The first time VeryDarkMan won you, say you were the last person that I thought is going to come outside and drag. You are doing it again. That's what they do. But let me enlighten you small. First of all, VeryDarkMan is not a political person. You are going for INEC, but you wear ADC clothes. You were not going there to tell us or to tell them, to tell the INEC that what they were doing was wrong. You were going there to do both. You were doing campaigning at the same time. You were doing INEC, do like this or no do like this. VeryDarkMan did not tell anybody not to go and protest. VeryDarkMan did not come outside and say, oh, don't go and join them to protest. VeryDarkMan said they were campaigning. And everybody you saw there were wearing ADC clothes. Now ADC did here. So make VeryDarkMan go join ADC. Now they try talk. She come outside and start to go and campaign. Where you know say he has one of the most biggest force. You were the same person. You were there, or you watched that video when VeryDarkMan said DSS call him. Abi you think VeryDarkMan go your wake up in the morning, cook up stories. Say DSS call him. Because make it make sense to me. This is your video now. What are you trying to prove? That VeryDarkMan is discouraging people to go and protest? Who is VeryDarkMan to tell people not to go and protest? I'm asking you. Is VeryDarkMan not Nigerian and you are a Nigerian? If you feel that to go and protest that way by wearing ADC clothes is the best for you, no problem. You can go ahead and do what you like. But you coming to tell VeryDarkMan, oh, it's discouraging. How is it discouraging people? VeryDarkMan even went, he didn't even say don't go and protest. So he said when you are going to protest, go with a topic. Go with a topic. When I just sit down, they drag the guy morning, day, and night.
Rita also came back again to respond to Verydarkblackman, you know, to also say, oh, how dare you say this? Why do you have to say this? And I want you guys to watch.
Verydarkblackman. Hi, this is Rita for Delta. I saw your video and I saw that you disagree with me. I love that. But do you know what I love more? The fact that you do not haul insults. You were constructive in your criticism. Kudos to you. And I choose to respond to only you. I saw some videos and some people were hauling insults and all that. I was like, once you're condescending, it shows me you're not intelligent. Or once you start hauling insults at people, you can't engage me in an argument. Because I love it when people disagree with me. You come with your points and I'll come with my points. There's something you do not know about me. I used to be in active politics in Nigeria before I decided to, for my own peace of mind, I'm leaving this country. I can't deal with this anymore. You see, VDM, he is someone I like. Whatever I say about VDM on social media is the way I take him off social media. Some people even come to me, Rita, do you know how much people like your content? It's not that you're supporting VDM. Why are you supporting him? Your page would have blown. Your page would have been getting more clicks and likes. I do not give a hoot about that because that's not why I'm on social media. I seek balance on social media. And if there's something nobody can ever do is to box me or to tell me where to stand and when to stand there. No, never. And I also do not care about people's opinion on social media because no matter what you say or do, or no matter how you try to protect VDM, people will still run with their narratives. And you see, VDM, he is someone that if he says anything in the open, so many people are still going to run with their narrative. Even if he breathes, people will still run with the narrative. For example, see the case against him and Blord. Now people are claiming that Blord said he's resting in Kuje. And they're not just resting, that he wants to stay there, that he would have come out if he wanted to. But he's staying there to prove a point. Are you people kidding me? So you see anything that's got to do with Nigeria and people protesting against bad government policies, I am passionate about it. And if I don't want to join them, or if I even have disagreements with them, I'll just ignore it and let it be. You see, VDM, most of you do not know how powerful or how influential VDM is. Not just on social media, but off social media. If I were to be VDM's strategic social media manager, which I am by profession, there are some things I wouldn't agree for it to come because people will always twist his words. I saw about 3 videos he made regarding these protests, but I'm here to correct something. You see, in every protest, there will always be infiltration. And what do I mean by that? People will come with their own agenda. But me, because I've played politics, when I see that a greater percentage are standing in there for that bad policy, you let go of those infiltration, those agendas that are by the side. Whether people are wearing any top they are wearing. Okay, now, are you aware that there's a counter protest saying, oh, they should leave INEC alone and all that? That is Nigeria for you. But for every single match I see that is against that INEC policy, because I've read the documents, I truly appreciate it. It is not easy to stand under the rain or sun to protest against anything. And for the fact that those people they call their leaders joined, till now, ADC does not have a presidential candidate. The fact that those people they call their leaders join to protest. If I had any reservations or any criticism, I'll hold it up for now. Because no matter what comes from VDM, what comes from him will trend more than anything that's happening. That's the part that some of you are not understanding how influential he is. I still like and respect VDM. But VDM is too influential that anything he says, if I reach out to his DM, it might not even get to him. If I disagree, I also have the right to express that. If I agree, I also have the right to joyfully express that. But one thing that will not happen to me with my experience, age, and the level I've gotten to in life, to be boxed, no. I still like you. And I truly appreciate your video. If you want us to engage each other more or to go live together, I'm open to that. Because a lot of youths, needs for their mindset to be changed. They cannot like VDM more than some of us. But what makes me an adult is the fact that I can take criticism and I can also disagree with somebody. But nobody can tell me when to talk, when not to talk, or to box me to tell me where to stand. How dare the person? No, it's not going to happen. Thanks so much. And hope to hear from you. More wisdom.
The reason I'm talking about all of this, I'm heading to somewhere. The ADC have been protesting against electoral reform. That prompted VeryDarkMan to make that particular video to say, no, the reason why I'm not joining this protest, you have to carry Nigeria along. Because you want to dismantle the power that this APC have. You have to carry the full Nigeria along. Start from fuel price protest. After you are done with that, you enter electricity. After you are done with electricity, then you talk about security. After you are done with security protest, then before we now talk electoral reform. Nigerians, I mean the whole Nigeria, including the APC, the police, the ADC, the ASC, everybody is affected with this insecurity that is before Nigeria. When you ADC organize this protest, just target, something that have to do with insecurity, like what they were doing during Goodluck Jonathan, calling for bring back our guest protest. After that one, they will have to also do another protest, the same way they were carrying placards to call out Goodluck Jonathan and said that the fuel price is too expensive. It could have also do so that the whole Nigeria will feel among. But they are not getting this. They just felt like, oh, VeryDarkMan is talking too much. Oh, VeryDarkMan don't mean well for Nigeria. VeryDarkMan is working for APC. When he do something that is favorable to ADC, the APC will say, oh, he's working for ADC. When he do something that is favorable to APC, ADC will say he's working for APC. The guy is just toes and fro like that. He don't know where he belongs. Clearly, he said that he's not partisan to politics. Now, I want you guys to watch this particular video.
Rita for Delta, I saw your response to VeryDarkMan's video where he said that the protest that happened in Abuja was not a protest, it was a political campaign. And I saw your response. And I'm here to, throw some light to your response, Rita for Delta. I've seen other content creators. I call them mushroom content creators and I call them a cookie. But yours is different. And that's why I'm making this video. So Rita for Delta, on your video, you said that the people that came out to protest, they were protesting against INEC policies, that they were trying to use the judiciary, to turn Nigeria into a one party. So that's why they came out to protest. Fair enough. But I want to ask Rita for Delta, how many times has those people come out to protest today alone against INEC? I can count twice. First one was transmission of election results electronically. Then second one is this one that led to this video I'm making right now, that they protested a couple of days ago. So Rita for Delta, my question is, why is it that they only come out to protest when they feel like their business, their enterprise, their political ambition, political career is being threatened, but not when average Nigerian is suffering? Rita for Delta, you and I can agree on one thing, that social media has given everybody space to have their opinion, which is fine, is their right. But you and I can also agree that your opinion is your opinion, my opinion is my opinion, and does not equate fact. But I'm going to try and prove to you at the end of this video that you said VeryDarkMan's video is distasteful and highly opinionated. And I'm also going to say that yours is not distasteful, but yours is also highly opinionated. But I'm going to try and prove to you at the end of this video that VeryDarkMan's is not just an opinion. There were actually truth, facts in what VeryDarkMan said. And I've asked you the first question. Those people that came out to protest, how many times have they fallen out this year? Twice. Protesting because of what? Politics, election, electoral results. What did VeryDarkMan say on his video? They should use the suffering of the people to get the people out. What was the result and what was the outcome of those two protests? Was it favorable to a common man? Was it positive? I'm going to ask you a question, Mr. for Delta. When was the last time Nigerian politicians come out on the street to protest because of the suffering of an average Nigerian child? When was the last time? What was the result? 2014, Goodluck Jonathan was kicked out of Aso legally and constitutionally with the suffering of the people. That's exactly what VeryDarkMan is talking about. Now, these two protests that these opposition members are protested today, what is the result? What was the result of 2014? That's exactly what VeryDarkMan is talking about. And again, my sister, why is it that they did not fall out during the taxation policy, even though it was reported by reliable sources that there was a lot of fraudulent activities that went on with that policy? Why did they not fall out? How many soldiers have we lost today? We have lost 3 commanding officers this year. We have lost 2 generals in the space of 5 months. Where were they? And again, Rita, for that, to crown it all, to prove to you that VeryDarkMan's video was not just an opinion, there were actual facts, factual facts, provable facts in VeryDarkMan's video. I'll prove that to you with this statement. On that same protest that happened in Abuja, how many oppositions were there? And you say it's not political campaign? You say it's not rally? If you can tell me how many oppositions that were there, then you tell me how many oppositions goes out to do political campaigns and rally. Then we can understand each other and see who is actually having an opinion. I understand, I understand some of the other things you said. That VeryDarkMan made a video. He said, opposition should come out. They should be the one to be at the forefront. The Nigerians will be the one behind them. Then VeryDarkMan, now that they've come out again, VeryDarkMan is also, coming out to make another video, about DSS and whatnot. The truth of the matter is, opposition coming out only came out because they felt their career, their enterprise, their business is being threatened. They did not come out because of you or me or this woman that's selling Accra here with big belly under the sun, a graduate. She's been laid off 3 times. Not like she's lazy, she's not. That's not why they came out. But the question is, if INEC have been making good policies regarding election, would they have come out? No. Where were they when all these calamities befalling an average Nigerian child? It doesn't perturb them. That's the only reason why they did not come out. And again, I have to say this as well. Sometimes on social media, we want people to grow, but we don't give them the space to grow. When they finally break loose and start growing, we don't give them the patience, and we have problem with their growth. Just because I said something negative about somebody yesterday does not mean I cannot say something positive about them today. It's not me being a hypocrisy. It's me showing that I have grown, I am growing. VeryDarkMan have made video in the past and say opposition should lead the protest and people will follow them. Now oppositions are out and people are following them. VeryDarkMan is coming to say, oh, they should use the people suffering to protest. It doesn't mean that he's hypocrisy. He's not being hypocritical. It simply means that he's seeing things differently and he is growing. He has grown and he's still growing. That's what it means. And we should all do the same. During the case of Mohbad, we learned something. I learned vital lesson. VeryDarkMan was going hard on Naira and his crew. But when he saw the evidence that these guys were innocent, he turned back and corrected his mistakes. That is what growth brings. So Rita, for that, I appreciate your video. I've always been a fan. But let's also be honest to ourselves. I've asked you the question. Just answer them truthfully and honestly. Would they have come out to protest if INEC were doing good policies? They wouldn't. When was the last time the politicians come out to protest with the suffering of the people? What was the result? What was the outcome? It was positive. They achieved it. They used the people to achieve what they wanted. And they left us in the dark. The 2 times that these current oppositions have come out to protest, the 2 times they involved themselves with protests this year, why did they come out? Was it because of the suffering of the people? Or they came out because they felt that their businesses and enterprises are being threatened? That's why they came out. Would they have come out if INEC were doing good policies? No. Would they have come out because of the suffering of the people? No. And what has been the result of that protest? The one of 2014, we know the results. Positive. They achieved what they wanted. But the one they came out for electoral reform, did they achieve anything? No. This one they are coming out now, so far so good. Have they achieved anything? No. Imagine if they had used the suffering of the people, like VeryDarkMan rightly said, that would have given them the same result it gave them in 2014. That's all I'm trying to say. Like you always say, Rita, more wisdom.
The protest is large and is big enough. But my problem is that not everybody, even the layman, don't understand the electoral reform, except the educated one. But have you ever imagined you call for a protest for insecurity or fuel price? Everybody, including the Dundee or the person who will not go to school, no, say things cost for Nigeria. Everybody will come out. They will protest. That's what VeryDarkMan will be calling. That's what he's saying. That's what he has been trying to tell these people. And they are calling him a bad person. Anyway, I rest my case here. I love you guys. God love you more. Until we meet again. Bye.